It's the dawn of a new decade. You can be you again with mini dental implants. Do you suffer with loose dentures? Are you embarrassed to smile because you're missing teeth? Mini dental implants will change your life.
I've had problems with my teeth.
I couldn't eat almost anything.
I had this big hole in my mouth.
I knew it was time to do something permanent.
I'm gonna go and get this done.
It's just unbelievable what it's done to my life.
I feel like me again.
It'll be the best, smartest move you ever made.
Kind of gave me my life back.
The mini implants are the only way to go.
Just real happy I did it.
I would recommend it to anyone.
Do it over in a heartbeat.
It's been great.
It's incredible. It is. It's absolutely incredible.
Hello everybody, I'm John DeSciullo and welcome to Innovations in Health. We're talking about the mini dental implant procedure. It will change your life. And I'm welcoming Dr. Hanjun Guan from Cleveland Family and Implant Dentistry, a mini dental implant center of America. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a technology that's going to change your life, and it happens in office at 2204 South Taylor Road in Cleveland Heights, Ohio. The information is going to be on your screen as we move forward to the program. The mini dental implant is 5 times less invasive, less discomfort, less healing time, less visits to the dentist, and less expensive. Have a better life with your family and friends and enjoy the foods that we love. Steaks and biting into an ear of corn and an apple without fear of your teeth falling out and enjoying the bite one more time. You can do that with the mini dental implant. We love our food, and that's just one of the things that you're going to enjoy about the mini dental implant. It stabilizes your mouth, it stabilizes those dentures. You know, mini dental implants, Dr. Guan, are amazing because they are so different than the conventional implant.
Yes, it is.
And show us why with this example in front of you.
Okay, this is a model of your lower jawbone, the mandible. As we can see over here, the big hole is when dentists place traditional implants, and they have to drill a big hole like this for placing implants. This tiny little hole next to it is when we place the mini dental implants. Just a size of a toothpick, and because they're so tiny, this makes the procedure much easier. Oftentimes, we don't need to cut the gum open to looking for the bone, and it will heal much faster.
It is amazing because the conventional can sometimes take many, many months, even up to a year with that bone grafting and that healing process.
Yes. For the conventional implants, we need to wait for 6 months to 1 year to heal. But for the mini implants, oftentimes we just can place the implants and put the crown on the top right on the same visit.
And look at the size of the hole. If that isn't, reason enough to select the mini dental implant, as you said, it's just like a little toothpick versus that larger hole. Now, if you have a denture, and odds are people that are out there with a lower denture, they suffer from it swimming around on the bottom of their gums. It's very uncomfortable. It's not stable. Dr. Guan, the mini dental implant changes this completely, doesn't it, with the lower denture and all the dentures?
Yes. The full denture, especially the lower denture, is such a pain for the patient, as well as for dentists as well. And then oftentimes I have patients come in and say, "Doc, I just really don't like my lower denture. They're flying around in my mouth. I use tons of the glue, but they don't even help. Is there anything you can do for me?" Really, the only solution for this is put the implants in. But not everybody has enough bone to the conventional implants. I always say without the implants, the lower denture is for showing, not for chewing. But now with the mini dental implants, because they're such smaller, we don't need that many bone over there, and we can put a few implants in, and then we snap these lower dentures in. And because they're so secure, you don't need to worry about the lower denture will fly out when you talk or when you eat. You'll get the confidence back when you go to the public.
I don't think people realize when you don't have something versus when you do, how much it affects you when you don't have it. And the fact that now that, see, I told you I was gonna do this. And the fact that now that I do have the mini dental implants, it really has a positive impact on my life. It really has.
Dr. Guan, what you just showed us with the lower denture example, that titanium post is what holds the denture in place. And the titanium post that's placed into the bone actually grows around that post and makes it very much more secure. And if you've got that goop with the denture, it's all gone. And I know you had mentioned, Dr. Guan, that some people suffer so much from having that goop that it actually had to be removed from their body.
Yeah, I think that's the one report last year. One patient has to get a surgery to remove that huge ball of the adhesive from his intestine.
We're going to show you how the bone actually works when it comes to teeth and when it comes to the mini dental implant. This is fascinating, Dr. Guan. Show us how that works.
This is a model showing how the bone shrink after we lost our teeth. This is a lower jaw, but the same thing happened on the top jaw as well. And when we have all the teeth over here, they actually help the bone to stay in place and you keep the bone volume. After we lost our teeth, the bone starts shrink. And you can see you have less and less bone, and eventually the lower jaw bone will become flat. Mini dental implant is great. It requires less bone, but we still need a bone. So I always mention to patients it's just like a post for the fence. We need to get the post into the ground, not flying around. So
you don't want to wait, is
yeah.
what I'm learning from this too, because if somebody's thinking about a mini dental implant, the longer they wait, maybe their bone is going to deteriorate as they age.
Yes. You don't want to wait until at this age, maybe even over here, because if we cannot keep the post in, we cannot help you. So we want to encourage all the patients who wears the dentures come to see us, get the mini implants placed, because not only that will secure your denture, they also help you keep the bone volume that will not shrink, so you don't get the aging look when you lost your bones.
Yeah, you want to look your best. And,
Yes.
and if you have a denture, you want to make sure you listen to this next example, because if you have an upper denture and you're looking to go back and enjoying all that food that we love here in Ohio, you want to be able to taste this food. Show us with the upper denture example, not only the stabilization, but how your sense of taste comes back, Dr. Guan.
Yeah, for the conventional denture, all of this piece will be covered by the plastic and over here. Because of this taste bud over here is get covered up, you cannot taste the food, you cannot taste temperature, so people do not enjoy the food anymore. With the mini dental implants, we don't rely on the palate to hold get a suction on the back. We can remove the plastic piece over here. We horseshoe the denture, so we can expose the taste bud over here. You can taste the food over there. Also, there's another benefit from this procedure is we can remove the bag over there, so solve some problem with the gag.
Dentures, partials, no. You gotta take them out to eat. It's embarrassing. You're constantly covering your mouth. It's not a pleasant thing. Never again, never again. Implants or it's nothing. They're not good.
By removing this piece, we will solve that problem.
Again, look at how that titanium post snaps that right into place.
Yes. Is that beautiful? And then you don't need to worry about the denture will fly out when you talk.
But I do know that you do have to take out the denture every night, and that's something a lot of your patients are uncomfortable with.
Yeah, mini dental implants helps a lot in different ways, but for this one, it's still a denture. And you can see still there's a plastic piece between your gum and between your lip, and then you still need to take it out every night to clean them and keep that in solution and put it back in there.
There's another level to the mini dental implant. So if you want to move up from the level of a denture to what we call a semi-removable mini dental implant, the plastic is gone and the titanium post still holds these teeth in place. But wait till you see how beautiful this looks.
This is the model for our next product. It's called semi-removable or fix on 6. Similar to the previous model, we put the implants on your jawbone, and then we made this one-piece bridge made by porcelain, very sturdy, very strong, and then you don't, there you can cut any food you want. And then we put the O-ring underneath it, and we snap this on.
And that could be for an upper or a lower or both.
Do both. Yes.
And how often do you have to come in to have it removed and taken care of?
We call this is called semi-removable because once we put this on, you don't need to water take out every night. So only times when we need to take this out is when you come to see me every 6 months. We'll take out for you, clean it, and put it back for you.
Yeah.
So this is called semi-removable because you don't remove it, only dentist will remove that for you.
I had problems with my teeth. My aesthetics meant everything to me. I knew I needed work done and I needed great help. I had a fix on 6, very easy, wasn't no pain. I'm able to eat. I'm happy with who I am. Look at me, we're here.
And that looks beautiful. And yet, folks, there's even a better look for the mini dental implant. So if God gave us our baby teeth and our adult teeth, Dr. Han-Jin Guan from Cleveland Family and Implant Dentistry, a Mini Dental Implant Center of America, is going to give us our 3rd set of teeth with this beautiful example.
This beautiful teeth we made over here, we call the Cadillac in our product line. This is called non-removable. We will put a few more implants in, and very similar to the previous model, we made this bridge by porcelain. Instead of using O-ring, we glue this onto the implants over here. Once we glue on, it becomes permanent. Nobody can take it out. That's why we call this non-removable. The only thing you need to do is use water floss every single night, just like you take care of your natural teeth, and then you don't need to worry about taking it out at night.
And this is, as I said, a mini dental implant procedure that happens in office. And whether it's an upper or a lower or both, you'll work with the patient to make sure their mouth is prepared and their teeth are ready and their gums are ready. And more importantly, their look is ready to be changed because their lives will be changed.
Yes.
I am very happy I had the procedure done. I feel as though I have my smile back.
It's just unbelievable what it's done to my life.
It kind of gave me my life back.
It's going to sound corny, but I mean, it is a life-changing event.
Now, if you have teeth that are in the back of your mouth, out of sight is out of mind. You don't care about it, but those back teeth are very important because they are the workhorse teeth. They chew the food, they get all the nutrients out from everything we love. And if you have a missing tooth in the front, how embarrassing. The mini dental implant changes all of this. Let's start with those back teeth, Doc.
Okay. Mini dental implants can also be you replacing one or a few teeth over here. This is an example. We've lost a few back teeth over there, and then we can put a few implants in, and then we made this as a crown, a bridge. We connect them together and put on top of the implants, and then we cement this on, and it becomes permanent, just like your natural teeth.
It looks just beautiful, and you know those back teeth. You know, if they're not there, you know, the lower teeth have nothing to work on to chew, but the face becomes sunken in.
Yes.
You know, and you look much older than you really should be, so you shouldn't neglect them.
We should not. And also, the God designed the teeth for different functions. The front teeth is for cutting, the back teeth is for chewing. If you lost, and they're also for support. If you don't have a back teeth, you put too much pressure on the front, and then sometimes a patient comes in and says, Doc, why my front teeth flare out so much? Because you lost the back teeth and you put too much pressure on them. That's very important to replacing the missing teeth on the back.
Now, tell our viewers the importance of the single tooth. So if somebody is missing a tooth that got knocked out in an accident or there's some issue, tell everybody how convenient and amazing this is.
Yeah, mini dental implants can be used to replacing front teeth as well. I have a patient coming, they lost the front teeth because of accident, and then we can just simply put that one implant in and put a crown on the top and glue this on, and it just look like your natural teeth.
And you never leave the office without teeth.
Mini dental implants, oftentimes we can put the crown right on the same visit, but if it's for any reason we need to put a temporary teeth, we'll put a temporary teeth for. So no matter what, you have some teeth either temporary or permanent.
And I know that those teeth are custom made, aren't they, for the patient? So it's not just something that's ripped out of a box and placed in your mouth. It's formed exactly to fit the mouth of the patient and colored exactly how it should look.
Yeah, we designed the tooth just like your natural tooth to make it look like exactly your natural tooth over there.
And this happens in your office at Cleveland Family and Implant Dentistry, a mini dental implant center of America. They're 2204 South Taylor Road in Cleveland Heights, Ohio. The phone number to call is 216-777-5802 and online at clevelandfamilydentist.com. Let's get to know Dr. Hanjin Guan a little bit. Doctor, where did you grow up?
I grew up in a small town on the east part of China, very close to Shanghai. And I went to Shanghai for college, and then I came to the United States in 2001.
Came here in 2001.
Yes.
And where did you go to school when you were here?
I went to University of Kentucky. I was a PhD student, and I spent quite a long time over there doing research. And then after that, and I feel like I really need the research to get me into a medical field. And I feel really like I should be a doctor. So that's why I became a dentist. I applied dental school, became a dentist.
I know the mini dental implant procedure is a passion of yours. You heard about it, and you wanted to learn more about it, and that's why you're practicing with the mini dental implant.
Yes. When I was in school, we only trained for the conventional implants. And then when I practicing, I always have a patient come over here, but they cannot afford the conventional implants. So that's so funny that always people come in, they have money, but they have no bone. And then when people have a bone, they have no money. Mini dental implants is such a sweet spot. We can do for the patient. We don't need too much bone, and we don't cost tons of money to do it. And then I did a little research, and I found out mini dental implants, and I found out about Dr. Shatter King first. Shatter King over here in Buffalo, New York, and then I learned about a mini dental implant procedure, and then I attended the course and then learned how to do that.
So your passion led you up just across Lake Erie here from Cleveland. You went up to Buffalo. And Dr. Shatkin is pioneer, world-renowned for mini dental implants.
He is.
So you go up there and you learn all of the latest techniques and bring them right back to Cleveland.
Yes.
That's terrific. And I know that you got your family here, you know, your wife and son. Tell us about that.
My wife is working in Cleveland Clinic, and she is a researcher as well. My son is 18 years old, and he just went to college in Illinois.
So you have a great family. And
Yes.
what brought you here to Cleveland?
Actually, the mini dental implant bring me to Cleveland because I'm become so passionate of the mini dental implants, and I learned about there's a doctor, Dr. Russell in Cleveland, very close to me, and I asked him whether I can learn from him. He said, why not, just come in. And then I start working with him and learn about the procedure, and then that's how I get started.
You have a free consultation.
Yes.
And what do you do when you consult with your patient?
The most important part of a consultation is we get to know each other, and we know what you need and what you want. So I would meet the patient, ask them what the concerns is, and we'll do that little exam to figure out what we can do for them. And we present the treatment plan, we'll figure out what's the best treatment for you and present to them, and if they agree, we'll get started from there.
And I know that you have what's called a cone beam. It's sort of three-dimensional. It is three-dimensional. You're able to look at the patient, and that cone beam technology affords you the opportunity to see where those minis are going to go in and where the teeth need to go.
Yeah, whenever people are talking about implants, we need a 3D image, because by looking at the 2D image, you really cannot know. You can see how high the bone is, but you really cannot know how much thickness you have, because that's 2D image. But 3D image, we can see what's the bone volume over there, and we can know for sure where to put the implants in, and what size the implants we are using, and how deep we put the implants in. I think this is for the standard of care for implant dentistry.
It's a very important standard of care, and you have that at Cleveland Family and Implant Dentistry, a mini dental implant center of America. So if you want to get the mini dental implant, go to the very best. And I know that we don't want to accept soft foods anymore. We don't want to accept life as we know it with a denture. And some people may say, well, I'm thinking about it, but as you mentioned with the example of the bone and the money to do this, some people may not have that money, but you really will make it affordable for them. How do you do that, Dr. Guan?
We have been working with a few financing company. They design a little slightly differently. Some of them will offer 2 years interest-free, and some of them offer a little longer terms if you can only do a few $100 every month, and some of them will approve you a little higher amount. So we'll make sure we meet you what you need and pick up the best financing solution for you.
And I know that you will work with the patient because, folks, this is an investment in you. Now, I have to admit, I had some dental work done, and I did exactly what Dr. Guan asks you to do. Sit down and figure out how it's going to work. It changed my life. I smile more. I feel much better. You know, I'm not a young guy, but it's worth doing. And no matter what your age, Dr. Guan, if you have a denture, you shouldn't just say, well, I have to resign myself to living with these issues for the rest of my life. It will change that patient's life, no matter how old they are.
No. Just imagine how many times you use your teeth every single day, and then you are using that every day. If you don't eat well, you cannot live well.
Can't live well, and you can't enjoy the foods that we love, as we talked about here in Ohio. So imagine biting into all those juicy steaks and the corn on the cob and apples and all the regional foods that we love here in Ohio. The patients that we've talked about in our pre-show meeting with Dr. Guan, we talked about somebody that you really need to share this story because you performed a mini dental implant on a musician. Share that story. It was fascinating to hear.
Yeah, actually, he come to see me and said, Doc, I lost all my teeth. I'm wearing my denture right now. I really need your help. I said, what's going on over there? He said, my favorite thing to do is play saxophone and sing. But right now, I lost all my teeth. I wear a denture. None of this will work for me because whenever I try to bite down the saxophone, the denture fell out. And then because of the denture, my voice changed. I cannot sing anymore. Can you help me with that? Of course, we can help. I checked on him. He has enough bone, so we put a fix on 6 procedure on him. We put up on the lower in him. He get a nice smile back, and he can play saxophone and sing again. And he was so happy. He sent me a little movie and he showed me he can sing again.
That's terrific. Well, let's take a look and see how this patient ended up getting his life changed with Dr. Guan.
My favorite two hobbies are playing my saxophone and singing. Dentures did not work for me. When I would try to sing, they were constantly moving around. With the implants, they're stable. You can't taste your food. Now I can taste my food. I'm enjoying my food. There was no pain. The people here are fantastic. They make you feel comfortable and they put you at ease during this procedure. Thanks to the family here, I can enjoy my food now and my two hobbies. You got a smile so bright, you know you could have been a candle. I would highly recommend anyone need many dental implant work or any type of dental work, come see Dr. Guan. The family here is fantastic. They do outstanding work. Dr. Guan, many dental implants, Dr. Guan.
Dr. Guan, it was great that you were able to help that patient. He's singing again, playing the sax. Maybe
Yeah.
you've changed his life musically too. We should mention Dr. Hanjun Guan is at the Cleveland Family and Implant Dentistry. It's a mini dental implant center of America. The number's been on the screen. The phone number to call is 216-777-5802. Make your appointment and then go to see Dr. Guan at 2204 South Taylor Road in Cleveland Heights. And if you want to go online to find out more, if you're watching the program and you're thinking, the mini dental implant might just be the answer for me, go to clevelandfamilydentist.com and you can find out more information. You know, Doc, we talk about the fact that the mini is 5 times less, less invasive, less discomfort, less healing time, less visits to the dentist, less expensive. But that less discomfort part is very important because so many people fear going to the dentist because of pain. They should not fear this. The pain is minimal, if at all. And how do you work with the patient to make sure you mitigate that?
Yeah, because we only drill very small hole through the gum, and then people have a very little discomfort afterwards. Only time I just ask the patient to take some over-the-counter medication. There's a medication called Advil Dual Action, which has ibuprofen and Tylenol in one pill. Works great. The only thing they need to take is that one. I oftentimes give them some of the antibiotic to take to prevent any infection, and also give some very small amount of the pain medicine just in case. But oftentimes the patient comes back, I only take one on the same day, and I never need it.
So very minimal discomfort
minimal,
and an over-the-counter medication, as Dr. Guan said, will help. Now, if you've been watching the show for the full half hour, you know we're talking about the mini dental implant procedure that will change your life. You can be you again in Ohio and anywhere we're watching in the Cleveland area. If you joined us halfway through and you're thinking, well, what is the real benefit of the mini dental implant? Let's take a look, Doc, at the models one more time. And we'll start with this mandible, the cut of the jawbone, to see the difference between the conventional and the mini.
This is a model of the mandible, and you can see 2 holes over here. The first one on this side over here is for the conventional implants, and the one next to it is for mini dental implants. You can see how big difference between these two over here. The mini dental implants are just the size of a toothpick and make the procedure much easier.
Now, if you have a denture, my mom wore dentures, and I remember, swimming around on the bottom of the gum. Show our viewers here in Cleveland, Dr. Guan, how the mini stabilizes that lower.
Okay. We can put a few implants in your lower jawbone over here and put the O-ring underneath your lower denture, and we snap this onto the implants. And the implants will help the denture in place, and then you can eat whatever you want. You don't need to worry about the denture will fly out.
And you don't need to worry about using that goop, all of that adhesive.
No more glue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, and I know you want to show everybody how the bone works with respect to teeth and the mini overall, and why it's important to not hold off in making this decision.
Yeah, this model just showing how the bone change after we take all the teeth out. The natural teeth help you the bone to keep it in place and keep the volume over here. Once you lost the teeth, the bone starts to shrink. Mini dental implants are great, but we still need the bone to hold them in place. You don't want to wait until this stage you're coming over here. I feel so sorry if I cannot help you, but I will encourage everybody wear a denture, come to see us, get the mini dental implants done. Not just because the mini dental implants help you stabilize the denture, also help you keep the bone volume.
Now, if you have a lower denture, odds are you probably have an upper denture. And as we mentioned earlier, the foods that we love here in Cleveland, you can get the sense of taste back again because the plastic that's on that upper part of the denture is removed. And show us how it stabilizes it in addition to bringing the taste back, Dr. Guan.
Yeah, this is a model who has the implants underneath. You can see we can do whatever we want. We don't want the denture one now coming out. And then one benefit over here, because they are so stable, so we can cut this palate off, so we can expose the taste bud over here in the palate, so you can enjoy the food again, and then you don't need to worry about it make you gag on the back.
So now, Dr. Guan, there's another example of a mini dental implant that elevates this away from the denture into something that is much more permanent. But show us what this is all about.
We call this as a semi-removable because after we put the implants in, we made this whole bridge with porcelain and very strong, very sturdy, and then we put this O-ring underneath it and attach this onto the mini dental implants. And after that, you don't need to worry about take it out every night. Only time we take it out is when you come to see me every 6 months. We'll take it out for you and clean that, put it back for you.
You take out the implant, you see how it checks out, see if everything's okay, and then the patient's good to go again.
Yes.
Yeah. So Dr. Guan, if God gave us our baby teeth and our adult teeth, you're going to give us our third set of teeth with this amazing example. Show our viewers what this is.
Okay. We call this as a non-removable because we put the implants in, we just need a few more implants, and we made the bridge with porcelain, and then instead of using the O-ring, we use a cement to cement this bridge onto your implants. Once we cement this on, nobody can take it out. So we call this non-removable, just like your third set of the permanent teeth.
Yeah, and I know that if you have teeth in the back of your mouth that you've neglected, you don't want to do that because those are the workhorse teeth. They chew the food, and the front teeth, if you have something that's missing, it's embarrassing. The mini dental implant will fix that. Show us with the side teeth in the back.
Yeah, we really need to replacing the missing teeth, no matter it's on the front or on the back. The back teeth is designed for chewing. If you don't kind of chew your food, you can eat well, you can live well. And before the implants, the solution for this is for a bridge. But for bridge, we have to sacrifice a good teeth besides the space over there. But with mini dental implants, we can put the implants in, we can cement the bridge on top, and it's permanent. We don't need to sacrifice the good teeth on the front.
And I know you want to tell our viewers the single tooth, if somebody has something that's missing, the embarrassment is something that you can handle in the office in one visit. Show our viewers.
If you lost your front teeth for whatever reason, either a trauma or accident, you come to see us, we can put the implants in, and then we'll put the crown right on top of the implants, just look like your natural teeth.
And that's a made in America product, isn't it?
It is, as a specially designed for you, and it's just look well, match the color, match the shape, just make look like your natural teeth.
The mini dental implant really changes lives, doesn't it, Dr.
It
Guan?
is.
Yeah.
It's a life changer.
And we should mention Dr. Hanjin Guan is a Cleveland family and implant dentistry, a wonderful guy. If you haven't been to the dentist in a while and you need the mini dental implant procedure, you want to make a call to 216-777-5802. Cleveland Family and Implant Dentistry is a mini dental implant center of America, and they're at 2204 South Taylor Road. You can't miss them in Cleveland Heights, Ohio. And of course, online for more information at clevelandfamilydentist.com. Dr. Guan, tell our viewers what inspired you to be a dentist.
I just want to help people, and I enjoy working with people, and I can help you.
We really appreciate you being here on Innovations in Health to share the mini dental implant procedure.
Thank you so much, John.
Thank you, and thank you for watching.